Well, good afternoon and welcome to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. What a beautiful day it is today. Another glorious day here in the Andalusian mountains of Spain. How are you doing? Wow, last night was quite a powerful session we had, right? I'm just going to turn the music down just a little bit. Just give me a second. That's better. So, yeah, last night, what did we do? We did kind of like a little talk that I shared with you, my truth. Whether you believe that or not doesn't really matter, it's my truth. But then we did some healing and I thought, you know what, we need to do that a little bit more. So I'm gonna do a few more lives and we're gonna do some healing together. And you see how powerful it is through the screen. It's incredible work, and for 16 years all over the world, globally, I've been healing people who have been suffering with illness of many different types, whether that's emotional, physical, and healing is a most powerful energy. The other thing what's really powerful is crystals, and one of the things that I did along my journey before I decided to make this video today was to go to the Czech Republic, and the reason why is because of a certain piece of glass which was out of this world. And it was a dream to be able to step foot on the soil of where this glass landed many millions of years ago. The glass is called Moldavite, and Moldavite is found in the Czech Republic. And I wanted to put my feet on the ground. I wanted to take my shoes and socks off and feel the energy. So I ended up going to Clum, Maliclum, Besanic, and a few other places which I just wanted to feel that earth and see if it was really truly what I believed it would be. And in truth, it was an amazing feeling. The calmness, the feeling of openness, the awareness, and just the breathing in and out of your lungs, everything that was underneath my feet, which was thousands of pieces of Moldavite, which you cannot dig anymore, which is illegal to dig, was there, and I could feel it, and it was such an honor. I went to the museum and I saw some of the pieces. A little bit disappointed because I thought there'd be some really spectacular pieces. There were some nice pieces, but not as spectacular as I had thought. And then I ended up meeting various people, and out of coincidence I met certain people who were meteorologists who studied the beautiful Moldavite, and certain people who had worked with Moldavite from a child, and met some of the dealers and diggers that I used to deal with for many years. So it was great to meet everybody, but part of that journey was I'd saved up money to be able to make some purchases of Moldavites, but not just any Moldavite. I wanted to get the most beautiful specimens, and I actually was lucky enough by chance to meet certain people who had collections of Moldavite which were the best collections, and they possibly had these collections for many years. So the timing was absolutely brilliant. So I'd like to show you just 3 cases of the collections that I purchased for markbajerski.com, and I've been working on them already, and in time I'll slowly put them online so you'll be able to feel them too. So here we go. Here is the first case. Okay, so I'm now going to open it, and what you're about to see now is probably one of the rarest collections of Moldavite Besanic in the world. They're called hedgehogs. Okay, are you ready? Okay, here we go. That's the first case. Case number 2. Okay, are you ready? third case. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. So there you go. That's just part of the collection. It's very, very difficult for you to see them, but when they're in the light, as I'm looking at it now from this angle, it's a most beautiful, beautiful green. So I'll give you a little bit of an understanding of certain Moldavite. This one is very, very highly desirable because of its shape. These are the most beautiful specimens in the world, and this shape is desirable. This is to collectors. There is something in the Moldavite world called the dumbbell. This is the dumbbell. This is again a very special piece, and as I'm looking at it, the green is so beautiful, but you're not able to see that. Okay, so the dumbbell is when Moldavite as a meteorite landed in Germany, when it went into the ground, it created this energy that turned the meteorite with the earth into like a lava and spurted out millions or hundreds of thousands of these little pieces of glass, Moldavite. And as they span in the air, they created these dumbbells. So when you see a piece like this, what really the collector is looking for is another piece to fit on to here, because it would have been in the shape of a dumbbell. Because as it flies through the air, it goes and creates that. Here's another beautiful piece. Isn't that gorgeous? And here's just an absolutely divine piece. I wish you could see it in its full green colour, but it absolutely is amazing. It vibrates so powerful, really. And then I've got some beautiful, very, very tiny, perfect pieces of hedgehogs. They're kind of like my favourite. And here's a very beautiful big one. I don't know the weight of that, but that's probably the heaviest piece I've got, the biggest piece. Very rare. So yeah, that's just some of them. Now of course Moldavite isn't about Besanids. It's not really about Maliklum where they are, but to the dealers, to the diggers, to the people who look towards perfection in a Moldavite, so there's no chips. And you've got to understand as well, when you are a dealer and when you are a Moldavite collector, you're looking for perfection. I don't look for perfection because I'm a healer, I'm a crystal healer. I go on feeling and energy. So I bought these because I wanted a whole broad spectrum of Moldavite. Many people have asked me, Mark, you know, I've seen these Moldavites, I've seen them Moldavites, are some stronger than others. I'd like a more beautiful piece. So I decided to keep going and buy all different types of Moldavites, not because of the value, but because of the way and the shape and its perfection, because people wanted that. And then I've got the Moldavites which are just the little tiny ones, just the little ones, just these little tiny beautiful ones. Guys, let me tell you, the size doesn't matter. It really genuinely doesn't matter. So yes, you can have a beautiful piece that you can have as an investment, because of Moldavite is a great investment. Money is no investment at all. You put £1,000 in a bank account for 1 year, you get no investment. You get the same £1,000. You put £1,000 into a Moldavite, and in a year, Moldavite's going to be worth 2,000. So your investment grows as a piece of Moldavite, but that isn't it for me. Still, it doesn't mean anything. Moldavite's investment for me is its awakening. Right now, the awakening energy is in Moldavite. So people keep asking me, what is the best crystal right now? It's Moldavite, it's Tektite, it's Herkimer Diamond. These three combined are amazing right now. But ultimately, Moldavite is extremely powerful. It really is the crystal of crystals. And Moldavite right now vibrates with the alignment of the stars. And the reason why I say that is because I put my feet on the Czech Republic and felt that energy. Nowhere else apart from Serbia, in the holiest of mountains, in the most divine places, I felt that energy. So there is something in Moldavite that has this kind of same energy as holy mountains, as these places where the saints stayed. So there is something in Moldavite that awakens your energy to your power. There is something about Moldavite, and even the tiniest, I mean, look at this. This is my prototype. They're now becoming worldwide. People want them from all over the world. Why? Because for 16 years, I've mixed and matched crystals. And the three combination that I always go back to, which had the most effect as a healer and a psychic, was this. I always had the three with me, always. Herkimer Diamond, Tektite, which I used to call Tactite, and Moldavite. So it made sense at one point when I had the opportunity to start creating my own crystal that I believe is the crystal of crystals. The partnership of these three are of 2020 clear vision. This part, the Tektite, is absolutely important right now to absorb the negative energy of fear. And you cannot tell me you do not feel the fear right now. Well, you need to get rid of that. Tektite is that crystal to do that. At this moment in time, you need to have your wits about you. You have to be sharp. You have to have eyes of an eagle. You have to see through the bullshit that is being given to you by your mainstream media and all the politicians and all the lies and the corruption. Moldavite helps you see through the lies. Why? Because it awakens your awareness. It heightens your intuition. And lastly, Herkimer Diamond is the only crystal that I've ever worked with that heightens any crystal it's with. It heightens its power. So all of these three together is the perfect combination. The crystal next to it, which I've got there, is for 5G. It is an absorber of 5G. It helps and protects you. So these together are an amazing combination. It really is a beautiful combination. Isn't it beautiful? And that's shungite. So Moldavite to me right now is really important, and that's why I've spent a lot of my time and effort hunting for Moldavite, giving Moldavite away to people who cannot afford Moldavite. And I do my best every day to do the good, the right thing in this world. So I try to get the balance of having a website which offers pure energy healing crystals that I've worked with. So the energy that I place into them is slightly different than the energy that you would get from a Moldavite. Moldavite works beautiful, but I add extra energy in this room to the Moldavite before it comes to you for specific reasons. The right Moldavite always finds you. And I'll leave you on this note today. It's vital that we keep our local crystal store alive, because if they die, you have only one choice, and that is to buy them via the internet. And it is so easy right now to buy fake Moldavite on Amazon, on all the big companies that are evil. So go to your local store, speak to these beautiful people who work with crystals, and say that you'd like to buy a Moldavite, and I'm sure they will find a very good reputable source to buy them from, so you're buying genuine Moldavite from the Czech Republic. I think that's it really. Today's a beautiful day, and I wish to share my, I think, 16 years of hard work to be able to show you in them 3 boxes the most beautiful Moldavites in the world. And I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for supporting markbajerski.com. Thank you for choosing to buy your crystals at markbajerski.com. And I hope you love their energy as much as I loved working with them. And that's all I have to say today, other than keep shining. Don't let the buggers get you down. Keep strong, and remember, you're in this world for a reason, and that is to change the world right now. Darkness has nowhere else to go because there's too much light now. So it's been revealed. And through the energy of Moldavite and your higher intuition, it will keep the energy high around the globe to eventually eliminate what we're all working on right now. And that is to bring love into this world. And boy, when we do bring love into this world, you will see a world like you've never seen before. Have a great day, guys. Love you all till tomorrow. Shine bright with Moldavite.